Hello and welcome to yet another episode with Loki the Old Crow, and we have a slow start here by Blue. Okay, so this is match 2 between JoeyBigz and Brandonriordan2007, and this is a strange opening by Blue here. Straight for the military buildings, not going in for the food right away, taking the lumber. Fair bit of idle time here. I wonder what he is up to. Okay, super fast drush. No scouts here on this map. The map is mega random. This particular map is known, or this map type, mega random, is known for going on for hours due to the fact there is copious amounts of resources. And yeah, it's a good map. I enjoy the map, but I think the game speed is the same roughly. But basically Blue is using militia to scout. There isn't much scouting going on here for Yellow. But yeah, let me introduce both players. So Brandonriordan was Celts in the last game, and he was in Blue. He's in Blue now, but he is Lithuanians. And JoeyBigz is Yellow, and he is the Byzantines. Previously, he was the Malay. So we'll have a quick look at both how the civilizations stack up to each other. Lithuanians being a cavalry and monk civilization started with 150 more food. That's perhaps why he didn't immediately start attacking those sheep. Spearman line and skirmishers move 10% faster. That could help. Each garrison relic gives +1 attack to knights and latest, maximum +4 attack. Unique unit is the latest. Or the lettuce. I've heard it being called the lettuce or latest. I don't know. Pull me up on it later. It's a unique cavalry unit with attack that ignores armor. Strong versus armored units, obviously. 12 attack. Unique techs are hill forts, town centers +3 range. That's pretty interesting. Tower shields, which is spearman line, and skirmishers +2 pierce armor. The Byzantines are a defensive civilization. Their buildings have +10% HP Dark Age, +20% Feudal, +30% Castle, +40% Imperial. Camaradas, skirmishers, pikemen, halberdiers cost less than a quarter less. Fire ships attack 20% faster. That's not going to help in this particular map. Advanced Imperial costs a third less, which is pretty useful. The Town Watch is free, so it gives you that extra LOS. Unique unit is the Cataphract, which can cause trample damage. Strong versus infantry, weak versus archers. Unique techs are Greek fire ships +1 range, useless in this map. Logistica, cataphracts cause trample damage, as I said, and the team bonus is +50% heal speed. Be interesting to see how these stack up. Both essentially have cavalry units as their unique units. Blue here laming again. He was laming in the first game. He stole Joey's sheep, and now he's killing his herdables. Some naughty play there. Yellow coming forward now. Ball oil goes in for Blue. Not too bad. Yellow's doing some scouting with his foragers. Probably wondering where all his food is. And the answer is, of course, that excuse me, Blue has killed everything. Very interesting start. I do like to see these types of plays, see how it pans out for each player, because nothing's more annoying than getting all your food taken off you, so you have to go all in for wood and get some farms behind you. Some strange play by Yellow here. I'm guessing it's because he doesn't have much map knowledge. No, he doesn't. He doesn't really know what's going on around him. He's looking for where he can wall up, I'd imagine. He's close to discovering Blue's base. And let's switch to Blue. Blue's chasing down this villager here. He's going to try and head him off there. Already got a wall up. Got a couple of idle vills here. This would give me anxiety. I couldn't trust this part here to hold back anybody, because I don't know whether there'd been a gap. Looks like there might be a gap here, but who knows. Blue already well aware of yellow's base. Lots and lots of early aggression. You don't often see rushing or Dark Age rushing in lower elo ranked matches or lower elo matches in general. I'm just going to speed this on. Check out this. Yellow's going to take that fight. I probably would as well. Right now, that's probably going to harm your economy more than anything now. But oh no. Oh no, Barry. Barry. Don't do it, Barry. Run. Yellow straight into feudal age. I think blue may be a little further behind with that one. How is yellow going to cope with this pressure here? Yellow's going forward. Is it going to be time for a tower rush? He sees these vills. Blue sees his vills coming forward. He stops. They're thinking. They're just hanging out. What are they going to do? I don't think they know yet. Tower goes down. What's blue going to do? Yep, correctly goes forward and starts rushing, but he should be rushing the building rather than the vills. Attack the building. Attack the building whilst it's going up. Meanwhile, blue is getting dangerously close to yellow's TC. Not in feudal age yet, and this is where it's going to hurt blue. Loses one vill. Oh, vill. Militia. May as well be a vill. That tower is going up. Attack that tower. Attack the tower. Attack the tower. There we go. He's attacking the tower. That tower will not last. Oh, he's going straight to attacking the vills again. Boom. As blue goes into feudal age, he celebrates by taking down yellow's tower. Let's go back to yellow's eco. Yellow's eco looking alright actually, despite the pressure that blue is putting on them. Stable going up now for Lithuanians. Lots and lots of idle vills for blue. 10 idle vills. Signify is plotting something. Loads on gold there. 9 on gold. It's waiting for more food, for more wood to roll in. You need that second wood line up. See, that could have been a decent tower had it been sort of here. A little further away. I don't know if yellow has small trees mod. It's not something I believed in until I got it and realised how useful it was. But if you pushed it further into the trees, you're going to get that extra range. You're going to deny him the wood, which he really needs at the moment to get his food eco going. As it stands, he's going to be able to cover sort of this area here. And then he bangs down another watchtower. Look at that. Amazing amount of people there on 9 on stone. Not advisable for blue really now to rush that down because it's so far out. You're probably better off switching to, say, this wood line here, maybe wall that here, or even wall this here, or there, and then you've got this safe wood back here. Militia now attacking, but I think they're gonna take some heavy losses because there's 2 towers within each other's line of sight. You've also got that extra building HP there for the Byzantine player, and this is looking slightly worrying for blue. I'd be slightly concerned here, though he's going to continue to push forward with his military units. He really needs to take them off stone, take them off the gold, take them off the wood. There's no way you're going to get to that farm just yet. You need to start doing that eco damage to slow down this tower rush. Normally if I'm tower rushing, I'd like to, just like how we started, is put a tower down. Probably put a tower down here and blocked it off with walls. That way you couldn't got to it that well, and then you could got enough room to put another tower down. Once you take them off gold, they can't produce good units like knights and man-at-arms and archers. So it's all going fairly slowly now. Both players seem to be committed to feudal age aggression. Blue doing some nice aggression with some military units over here. pushing yellow off wood, attacking yellow's barracks, but that could really turn around and bite blue in the bottom if he doesn't realise that it's actually garrisoned, and they're both going to die. And blue's lost his scouts as well. That's going to be a problem. Military units now are non-existent for blue, whereas yellow has 3 man-at-arms, 4 man-at-arms, and producing 3 more. That's 7 to me and you. A lot of idle vills for yellow. Ran out of wood because blue quite rightly had taken him off wood. Blue's come over here to go for a different lumber camp, and he's getting towered hard. I'd always suggest attacking the tower before the villagers in this case, because you're going to take unnecessary damage. However, the man-at-arms are coming in anyway and would have wiped you out even if you'd attacked the tower. So that's a bad engagement there for blue. Man-at-arms will beat the scout comfortably. Blue's starting to build up his army again in the face of yellow aggression. Wicked little Vill war going on here. Blue Vill's going to come off worse because got tower, and the man-at-arms are there to sweep them away as well. Whether it was worth. Blue's going to attack yellow and lose his man-at-arms here. New watchtower going up. Defensive watchtower. That's generally how you react to a tower rush, is drop down your own tower. Yellow now being unmolested at home, been able to start stabilising his economy. We have 35 vills versus 28. Yellow with a slightly more depressed economy than blue. Blue, you can tell by his idle vills, he's wondering what to do right now. He doesn't know whether to stay here, move somewhere else, make more military units. I mean, he's got thousands of gold. He's got no wood though. I think had a market gone up quicker, you'd see a lot more strong defensive play here for blue. But yellow taking it as it comes, going forward. I mean, look how small the space is. This is producing this many towers, and yellow somewhere has man-at-arms, or maybe they just got killed. Blue under constant harassment from these towers. It's going to be a little tower war here. Blue running out of wood for his food eco. Blacksmith finally going down for yellow. No blacksmith yet for blue. I think we could be in for the long haul on this one. Blacksmith going down for blue. Blue could look to go towards Castle Age. That might save him if he can drop a castle. Yellow is also close to castling, and he's changed his eco from stone. He's going elsewhere with it. He's got like, there we go, markets up, and he's going to castle. And sorry, blue's gone to castle. Yellow is not at castle just yet. Oh, he's queued it. See, I seen the resources going, it confused me. I was like, why isn't he researching Castle Age? Both players are going to hit Castle Age within a couple of minutes of each other. Market goes down for blue now. Needs to do something about all this gold that he's floating. He should stop buying things, buying resources. Another scout attack here from blue. Yellow's allowed him to build up because he took the pressure off, and he's produced a couple of scouts, and it's going to be very annoying for yellow. No pressure at blue's base as of yet. Looks like yellow's going to try and full stone wall his base. This is great. This is great. Gets that Vill pick. Surely gets that Vill pick. Yep. Is he going to take this Vill? No. Susan dies, but Bob survives. This tower's wide open. Potentially send 4 or 5 villagers to go take that out. Let's have a look at the resource count for yellow. Bit more balanced economy here from yellow, but I think the resources actually go to blue. Just the sheer amount of gold he has. Should be doing a little bit of market trading there, balancing out that eco. Maybe you saved it to buy some stones to get a castle drop. Scouts going around, having a look around the map. Yellow hits castle age. What's he going to do? Immediately drops his TC down. However, that TC I don't think is a very good TC at all. It's not in any protected area. It's not near any real resource that you can exploit. So you're going to have to build another lumber camp down here. If it was me, I would potentially have got rid of this lumber camp, stuck down TC on this gold near this wood, and then built from there. That's just me. Slight lull in the action here. Got three villagers outside of blue's walls now. Monk being created. Long swordsman being turned out. Yellow is not building. Oh, it's gone for another TC. Not perfect placement on that TC. Again. But yellow's looking to boom now. Whereas blue is sort of going into his military a bit better. That castle, I'd prefer the castle up on the hill if you're going to build it over there, or even inside your base here. But yeah, I mean, it could come into play later. The only thing that worries me is that if you get trebs up on this hill, they get the hill bonus against your castle. Oh, look at this. This is great. This is a great engagement for blue. This is a great engagement. Yellow's going to lose a lot of villagers here. Maybe blue has shown his hand a little bit to yellow a bit. Is that going to cause yellow to create more military? No. No, it isn't, in short. Forward castle going now for yellow. Is he going to get up? Ooh, I think it might actually. Blue has lost all of his units almost. Knight's coming in. This could be big. This could be huge. Castle could effectively be denied now. You need to take out that long swordsman and then take out the villagers. Take out the villagers. Take out all the villagers. Odd watchtower going down there. This castle could potentially be denied here. Where's your scorpion? I'd have brought the scorpion in as well. Okay, attack the towers now. Attack the towers. Attack the towers that the villagers in. No, no, no. It's going to be one knight per tower, and then the yellow's probably going to wait for a little bit, then send his bills out to try and complete that. But really, all the pressure should be here for blue now to deny that castle. That castle needs denying. Blue producing many knights. Blue also pushing forward onto yellow. Yellow is now starting to build archery ranges. I think he's going to look to counter the long swordsman. Long swordsman needs to turn around and take out those pikes. They're free kills. They're basically free kills there. Eco's starting to wane a little bit now for blue. That castle is going up. He's not seen that the villagers are here. You need to take out the villagers. That castle's going to go up. And the castle's up. Villagers garrisoned. No murder holes by the looks of it on that castle. That is a saving grace. This is great. This is great play. So obviously all this pressure here being exerted on blue's main base, and he's decided to migrate away. Granted with idle vills, but the idea is there, and it could be exploited very well going in. Blues need to head inland a little bit to blue, start harassing his eco. This is looking bad for blue now though. Everything's getting mopped up. Cataphracts being produced. You need to counter them with pikes. That castle is firmly up, and I can't see that changing. It's going to be the first person to get trebs and starts taking down the castle. Siege workshop going down. Exploiting the wood and gold, so I'm guessing that that's going to be producing the siege units here. Crossbowmen are now out, along with sort of like a really like varied complement to his army here. So you got your cataphracts, which are anti-infantry. You've got your pikes, which are anti-cavalry. You've got your long swordsmen, which will basically dominate most infantry as well, and then you have to top it off with some crossbowmen, which will take out your pikes and your infantry. So there's a varied unit composition to Yellow's army here. Let's see how well it survives. These cataphracts are going to be difficult to take down. Even though it says weak but versus archers, if you do the armor upgrade on them, they are heavily armored. Looking bad for blue. Yellow is probably thinking, hang on, how can we still being able to find me? Where's all of his eco? The answer is he's building other eco in other parts of the map. Look at that stone, that's a really weird stone there. 4 piles of stone so close to each other. Yellow's coming in and just going berserk now. It's looking increasingly grim now for blue. Yellow looks like he's potentially got this in the bag. Eco's not the best at home, but ultimately better than blue's because blue's having to move all of his eco elsewhere. Excellent pressure exerted by yellow so far, but with the towers and the castle all helping to hem blue in, and that castle is going to go up. I don't think blue can stop that. There's just too much going on here for yellow. Yellow coming on very strong. Having watched the first battle, I thought that blue would probably steamroll yellow again. However, yellow really has got off on the right foot on this game and seems to be pushing blue basically around the map at this point. However, blue has got the score lead right now. Let's take a look at how that stacks up. So we've got 103 villagers versus 53. So blue's technically got double the eco of yellow. Yet yellow is just dominating. Let's take a look at the military then. So he's got 83 military. That leaves him 30 military units versus blue's 20. This is going to be a problem for blue. But this is going to be a problem for yellow. It's like they're both going for the throat at the same time. Blue is just a little further behind than yellow is. This is going to be a big problem. Big problem. He's got the 2 relics, so his latest are going to have an extra 2 attack. He hasn't got the defense upgrades for him just yet. So just see how they stack up. Cataphracts have 110 HP and 10 attack. Latest have 120 HP and 14 attack. 1 armor, 1 and 2 pierce armor, 2 armor, and 1 pierce armor for. So that they're analogous, apart from when it comes to the attack, where the latest is basically streets ahead because of that relic bonus. So blue obviously knowing his civilization well here. He's doing some fairly good damage over there, whereas yellow's attack is slowly starting to peter out. He's not exerting as much pressure as he could do over here, and these crossbows are probably going to get whittled down to nothing here. The latest sort of entertained the idea of attacking those crossbows, but then decided, well, it probably wasn't worth it to get drawn into the castle fire and lose some units. So ultimately, a good avoidance of the engagement there by blue. Look at this. The eco's just there was a gold pile here once upon a time, and it is gone. Blue quite rightly identifying where he needs to build his things. Another monastery going down here. That's a great idea, but I don't see where the villager is. Because if blue manages to get this relic and this relic here, he's going to get extra 2 attack on top of his already extra 2 attack on his latest, and those latest are going to absolutely roll face. I'd like to see some blacksmith upgrades though. Yellow coming in again, raiding blue's eco. Some really good play by both players now. Good couple of Vil picks there, so that brings, wow, blue's Vil count went from 105, I think it was, all the way down to 64, and yellow's has gone from around 64 to 40. Both suffering now with the eco because because of these raids. Imperial Age coming in for blue, that could be the game changer. That could be the game changer. Has blue got the resources to build some trebs? Yes, he has. He's going to take out these castles. I think blue may actually take this game now, despite it looking very bad for him in the early game, and in the middle game, and towards the late game. Blue has sort of rescued victory from the jaws of defeat here, whereas yellow's rescued defeat from the jaws of victory. Imperial Age is here. Is yellow going to call GG? Because the score lead is starting to increase. 500, 600, 700. Not much working for yellow at the moment. We've got 12 on food, 16 on wood, nothing on gold, nothing on stone, nothing in the bank for yellow either. Trebs, as I've said quite rightly, they come out and they start attacking these castles. Once these castles starts going down, I think it's GG for yellow. Blue now attacking TC, ungarrisoned. TC goes down. Gonna get some Vil picks and maybe take down this next TC. This is looking very grim now for yellow. It starts to produce cataphracts. Too little, too late, I think. Those cataphracts could actually afford to jump in and take out those trebs and just tank those arrows down. That castle will go down with queued units in it. Will he get his resources back? Yes, he gets his resources back, thankfully. They need to spin around and take this castle out now. And I think then blue has taken the game. Blue doing some crazy eco damage. Vil count now down to 33. Whereas 73 for blue. And blue is just running riot around yellow's TC area and the eco area. He spotted these two villagers back here. That's good. That's good work. Because it is a cup game, and you will anticipate that people will go to the corners of the map and try to reboom as Brandonriordan has done this game. Vils go forward to try and take out these trebs. There's a desperate play there by yellow. He should have done it with the cataphracts earlier. And that's it. That's GG. That's got to be GG for yellow. He's down to 1 TC now. He's got 24 Vils. I mean, that's almost a Dark Age amount of villagers there. Or at least early feudal. Blue now streets ahead on score. And this is looking like Brandonriordan's going to go through to the next round. Vil down to 22 now for yellow. Is that monastery going to go up? Nope. This army here has done so much damage to yellow. Yellow's been officially ousted from blue's original base, but blue is now controlling this area of the map, and yellow's back down to controlling this area, whereas before yellow controlled basically all of the map apart from this one little area. And that's it. It's GG, fellas. Let's have a look at the map. So we had I believe it was a 3 TC build for yellow. As he got into Castle Age, he tried to boom up. The only problem was he took the foot off the pedal when it came to military units and allowed blue to get a little stronger. However, later in the Castle Age, yellow started to increase his military units and came in, destroying a lot of blue's original TC placement. Blue then got down a TC here, and then he decided, I'm going to go somewhere more peaceful, and look at, he just 52 Vils just straight in there. Somewhere in the nice corner of the map where yellow probably doesn't even know he's there. And Fog of War doesn't work once the game's over. Who would have guessed it? But yeah, that's good play there. And then there's the opportunity here to expand for blue back down here. That monastery's going to go and collect those 2 relics to get those additional bonuses on his lattice. Or lattice, whatever you want to say. And yeah, I think that was a really good back and forth. Let's go take a look at the statistics. Military, ooh, blue squeaked it on the military, battered it on the economy, squeaked it again on the technology. Society score was a draw, but the overall score is 8,864 to 5,780. Blue with the score lead of 3,100 or so. Looking at the military stats, KD goes to blue. Units killed 189 to 166 lost. Builders raised just goes to blue. 22 raised to 21 lost, whereas at 21 to 22 for yellow, of course. Largest army of 49 to blue. Economy is it's tight on some resource. Well, on one resource, on stone. Obviously, you saw earlier that yellow had 9 on stone to do that tower rush. So it's probably a little OTT there, but he managed. The results were fairly decent for him. He was able to take blue off that wood, which locked up his food eco. Food obviously goes to blue, wood goes to blue, and gold by far and away goes to blue as well. Technology, blue gets Castle Age and Imperial Age. Yellow doesn't manage to get to Imperial Age, but gets into Feudal Age 2 minutes before, or 2.5, but nearly 3 minutes before blue. That's because blue went for that drushy sort of strategy. 2 castles for each player, 2 relics for blue. Obviously, that plays into his Civ, the Lithuanians. Your unique unit gets extra attack from the relics. Relic gold there as well is a nice little byproduct. 1626, it was a good year. And Villager Hive 105 versus 56 for yellow. That's a big difference. That could have potentially been one of the main contributing factors to why the game went the way it did. Have a quick look at the timeline. It's not really going to tell us much here. There's the drush. 0 military units here until middle feudal age for yellow, whereas blue maintained that small little, I can't really call it an army, but a little band of roaming savages going around taking yellow off resources, and then loses it all here. And this is when yellow starts building up, starts to maintain his dominance here. This is where he could have potentially won the game, but this is when blue went and added that additional TC outside of his initial walls, and then created an eco that was nice and peaceful, wasn't getting raided, and was able to springboard into military off that. Blue at the end started building more and more military, whereas yellow started dwindling, as well as his village. Look at this drop here in the villagers. Bam. That's from all the raiding that blue did later on in the game to yellow's base. So yeah, that's about everything, folks. I want to say thank you very much to JoeyBigz and Brandonriordan for letting me commentate on that game. Looking forward to seeing them both compete. Congratulations to Brandon for going into the next round, the round of 16, I believe. And best of luck to both players in the future. I've been Loki the Occur. You've been the audience. Thank you very much. And good.